This is Mungo Dark Matter, and welcome to Dark Matters. Today on Dark Matters we're going to discuss how to use an Xbox controller with Tera. Now I'm going to press the on button here, and it takes a second and the game controller is recognized because I've got it already set up. If you look in the description of this video, you will find some links, helpful links to getting the controller set up, whether you want to use a wireless or a wired controller. Also, I have a video on how to hook up a wireless Xbox controller to your PC, which will be of help if you want to use a wireless Xbox controller for Tera. The controller actually works pretty nicely. You can run along. You can pan if you're running. I can hit the left button. Mine. I'm doing this all with the controller right now. It takes a little to get used to it because there are a bunch of buttons on the controller and they're in different spots. If you're used to using the Xbox controller, it will be obviously a lot easier for you to get used to it because you're probably already used to it. It's kind of like getting used to using a mouse and the WASD keys at the same time. Now, it's probably going to take you a few hours to get used to the controller if you're not used to it. Razer makes a gaming mouse that has like 12 buttons on the side, and they did a study and it said something like it takes like up to 18 hours for people to get used to it, 18 hours or less. So I assume it may take the same amount for any controller of any complexity to get used to it. Maybe within 18 hours to get used to it. So obviously you improve more and more as you use it. So you may want to, if you're using the Xbox controller, you really don't want to go after high-level things while you're getting used to it, because it'll be harder for you to fight things. dem. But once you get used to it, it may be an advantage for you. So you may want to try it out. The other thing you have to remember is there are less buttons over here to the right, the yellow, blue, green, and red round buttons you see there. Less of those than there are skills that you might have, or buttons that you might want to assign. So you actually, if you look down at the game controller in this game, when I press, there's a button on the left of the controller that I can press, and it will shift. See how it shifts? So when I shift that, I get different things assigned to the buttons. So if I shift this, if I have the button here off, you'll see this is the default kind of configurations for the controller. And if you look at the controller diagram at the bottom, I hit the left key on the top left of the controller, and if I hit the right trigger button, I now have a horse. If I hit the right trigger button again, I'm dismount the horse. Mount the horse, dismount the horse. So that's something that takes a little bit a little while to get used to. Also, by hitting this left upper button, if I hit the B button, I jump back, for instance. So jumping back is an important skill in Tera if you're dodging out of the way of something or trying to get out of the way. Oh, like this thing. Let me jump back here. Alright, now I'm going to get near this goal here. I'm going to hit the left trigger on the controller and it actually picks stuff up. It takes a little bit to get used to, like I said. The nice thing is you can really get some... If you get used to this, you can pan really well on it. Particularly if you're moving. So, anyway, that's how you use an Xbox controller with Tera. I just wanted to show you real quick how you could use that. If you're really used to the Xbox controller, it may very well be worth your while to go ahead and try it out on Tera. If you're not used to the Xbox controller, I don't know that I'd go out and run out and buy one, but if you have an Xbox, and you have an Xbox controller laying around, it's certainly worth a try. To use a wireless one with your PC, you'll have to buy a wireless receiver, and those run anywhere from $9 to $25 depending on where you get them. And I have a video on that topic as well, and I'll put a link in the description to that as well. This is Mungo Dark Matter, and this has been Dark Matters, and whatever you do, enjoy playing Tera.